Okay, welcome back to Miata vs. Gran Turismo 2. We got our first endurance race with really good cars. Ours is the same, of course, a really good car, the Mazda Miata 93. But we also got, I don't know, GT fucking one. Pretty good. GT40 as well. R390. And a couple Opals, I guess. And the Miata just hanging out, catching up. Show me the tires. There we go. Wasn't sure when to pit. Not just what's optimal, which I wasn't sure of, but already making moves, getting pushed away by the R390 though. But like, should I try a one-stopper, two, three? How close are we gonna be? Should I make it harder on purpose, or should we do that chicane little S system, triple S, three little turns, right, left, right. Very difficult with digital steering in a bumpy track and car, but I feel like I didn't really figure it out until lap 35 or something. Good safe method. Also, I did this one, this stint, and then my elbows are really sore and my hand was sore, so I just kept the PlayStation on for like 36 hours, turned off the TV, and then continued on later. But it was a very close race, I'll say that. We can't guarantee a win, but it was at the very least very close. It's a nice dicing with this R390 here. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed how the AI drive the R390. I think it'd be, other than the Scudo, pretty much a top tier car, but it just doesn't quite work. I don't know. Bodies me again though. Pushes me over the curb, bouncing around in the dirt. Got my Miata lights on. Oh yeah. Does everyone else have lights? Do you guys have brake lights? Need to have them. Regulations is a very small. How about you, GT1? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's legal. Of course, the Opal's at the back, the same Calibros. Why you put two of the same car? That's shitty, but whatever. Gleaming British racing grade. I thought green looked cooler than white, but then I thought white might be easier to see on a night track for 50 laps. But too late. Could have two copies of the same Miata, but I decided just the one. Actually just turned the TV brightness up a little bit. Stalking this R390. Wish we could see their tire wear, but yeah. GT1 slipping away a little bit. Make a pass here. I think we'd go for the... Oh. Oh. Stay ahead of him here. Oh, there we go. Pushing me to the edge. Some rough competitors here. They kind of slow down too much and I can catch up right before the tunnel and into it. Almost make the pass on the inside here. Alright, into second. 4 seconds back. Wasn't quite sure if I should use first gear for that tight hairpin. Probably should have changed the gears a little bit, but I just kind of scouted it out, and while I was doing it, it seemed like, well, we got a race here. Let's just see where it goes. Thought I'd be able to chase down this GT1, and then it'd almost make it more of a challenge and tight race if the gears weren't perfect. Top speed aligned pretty well with the track though. Something like a robotic cat. I like the aerial shot of that paint scheme. Pretty cool. Pretty simple, but gets the job done. Catching up a little bit. Whoa. We were up 2.7. Gains at least a second on the straightaway. We gain a little bit in the tunnel. Really want to be in that inside groove in the tunnel. It's something I didn't really figure out for a long time too. Instead of like outside in, you kind of just want to be in. Seems like that happens sometimes on GT2. You just, the banking is so important. That's a weird turn as well. I heard other cars, but I think maybe they were above me, but maybe not. Doesn't it sound like there's many cars around? Pretty stable around 3 seconds. I missed that one again. Starting to be in the draft of the GT1, and it's very bad for grip. It is a cool feature that they built that in. I'm pretty sure they took it out for GT3. Just didn't put it in. But it makes passing and driving near traffic pretty difficult. GT1 maybe starting to feel the tire wear a little bit, or am I just figuring out the track? Disappears in the distance, but catches up a bit in the tunnel here. Pretty sure, anyway. It does for other cars. I assume the GT1 is the same. We're stalking ya. You do start to feel the tires going a smidge even when they're like pristine green like this. That's a better turn there. Later I started to realize probably better to stay off that curb entirely with this setup. It's pretty stiff. Careful. No grip. So we didn't smash into that wall head on. Wish we could see the speed also for the other cars. You can kind of see the bumps just by the camera angle here. With the pass. I think the GT1 is pretty much the best race car other than the Escudo and the other Suzuki monster. GT1 road car is good as well. You see how much faster the buildings are going by. Oh, what the hell was that sound? Zipping around. See a little yellow in there. Will he pass? It looks like it. Oh, wow. Really fast. I thought you might see him slowly kind of cross the screen. Nope. Making the pass back. Just no match for that Miata on the turns. Maybe an 89, but this is a 93 we're talking about. This is Mazda speed. Maybe you thought you were racing against Mazda not very fast. Drift. comes. Staying in the lead though. Let's see how bumpy it is for our Miata here. Some of the track's not too bad. Either feeling the tires or just not being driven very well, that GT1. Guess it can't be driven that well. It's a fucking GT1. It's losing to a Miata. Anyway, I decided 12-13, 12-13 on the stints for a total of 3 pit stops. GT1, I think, is continuing, although it seems like it almost hit the pits, just for fun. So then I start to think, well, if it goes like 17, 16, 17, will that give it an advantage? I'll just go as fast as I can before I make any other pit decisions. I'd have to make one less pit than the GT1 and catch him up. But if it's already dropping now, I think it'd continue to drop. Like GT40 and 90 are ahead, as well as the GT1. Popped out ahead of those guys. Oh, jeez. Really don't want those calibres bugging me. I don't think they will. See, what the hell was that? What was that sound? Or maybe we were over the tunnel at that point. Okay. Or under, I guess? Under this part? It must be. Alright, what's the gap? 20 seconds. With this pit strategy, you really don't have to conserve the tires, you can just go. It's coming for you. Making the pass, but I assume they'll pass back on the straight. A little draft. Making the pass back though. Gap's down to 14 and a half. Really would like to be done with this guy so we can lap faster. Not aggressive enough. There you go, there's some zip. Now, if you're going to pit twice, optimally it would be on 16 or 17. But the AI don't always pit optimally, so let's see. Stayed in front of the R390. I think I missed the split. Got a new one soon. Oh, down to 9. Catching them up real fast. That's why you stay off the curb. I was slowly learning that. And it did not pit, it looks like. I think at this point, surely it's not going for a one stopper. 25 laps? Better. For it, the sooner the better. You would like to pit. If you're going to do a two-stopper. So we're eating up time anyway. 7 seconds back. Struggle town over here. Hit that gas, you're a GT1. Where's the downforce? Gonna see that Miata pretty soon. Not on the home straight though. With those perfect glowing circles. Does it look like that in the normal view? Yep. Down to 6 seconds. I hear that Miata coming. There it is. That seemed like a pretty good corner. Finally pitting. Finally. No, yes. Yes. That's the Miata is passing it. So at this point I'm thinking, kind of already made up that pit anyway. Maybe we should do something else for a challenge. So I decided we'll take another normal pit on lap 25, and then we'll try to go all the way without pitting. And that did end up tightening things up a bit. But first, just putting down some regular laps. I think the replay will end any second here. As it usually does around lap 20. There might be a way to extend that. I don't really know how to do that. I still want to mess with my memory cards and shit halfway or like deep into this challenge. Can hear one of those Calibris around. Actually went a little longer than I thought. I think part 2 will already encompass this lap anyway, but see how far it goes. Actually, I'll probably just cut it here because this part 2 will include that, so no use doubling up. So that's part 1. Again, it's a close one. I hope you enjoy this one and part 2. And have a great day. Bye.